This is Brett from NutriShop San Marcos, and today we're talking about whether or not fruit can be part of a healthy diet even if you're trying to get lean or lose weight. The quick and sweet answer is yes. Absolutely include fruit in your diet. The amount to include would be anywhere from 1 to 3 pieces a day. Now let's take a deeper look into that and see why. Fruit gives you fiber, water, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. It's super important from a health standpoint because of all those benefits. Fruit, unfortunately, gets demonized as part of a weight loss or get lean diet because it does contain naturally occurring sugar. But you don't have to worry about that like other processed forms of sugar. The reason why is when you eat that apple, even though it has some naturally occurring sugar, that fiber in there and that water in there is going to make you feel full, and it's also going to make that sugar release slowly into the body. So it gives you steady, sustained energy and is a great source of carbohydrates. Now contrast that with processed refined sugars in junk food. There's very little fiber, very little nutrients, and that sugar is going to go straight into the bloodstream, spike that insulin, and cause it to crash. You'll crash energy-wise, you'll crash metabolism-wise, and it puts your body in fat storage mode. So the naturally occurring sugar in fruit is very different than processed and refined sugar. Now you do want to limit the amount of fruit you eat in a day. And the reason for this is that fruit contains carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are broken down into glucose. The storage form of glucose within the body is called glycogen. You store carbs or glycogen in 2 places. 1, you store it within the liver. 2, you store it within the muscle. The unique thing about fruit is that the type of sugar in there is called fructose. It has to go through your liver and get converted so it stores in the liver. Now your liver can only hold so much of that carbohydrate before it gets stored as fat. So that is why it's a good recommendation to not go over 10 pieces of fruit a day. Anything more than about 5 pieces of fruit a day is probably going overboard. So that's why you have to be aware of how much fruit you're eating, and you can definitely get those health benefits anywhere from 1 to 3 pieces of fruit a day. The best bang for your buck when it comes to eating fruit is berries, and the reason for that is that they have the lowest amount of carbs and sugar with the most antioxidant benefit. But bananas, apples, oranges, any kind of berries, cherries, all have unique health benefits. One thing to be cautious of, though, if your goal is to lose weight, would be to exclude fruit juices. Now, when you eat a whole orange, you have to chew it. It gives you all that fiber intact, and it gives you a whole different feeling of fullness than if you just drank a big glass of orange juice. With a glass of orange juice, all the fiber has been removed. There's no chewing, so you're really just mainlining sugar into your system. So exclude the fruit juices, but definitely include 1 to 3 pieces of whole fruit in your diet, whether it's to get lean or just be healthy.